So as y'all know, I've been looking to upgrade my existing, as you can see here, my existing projector that I have down in the home theater. This is like a projector I've had for about probably 8 years now, and I've been reviewing a couple different projectors that I think might be able to replace this thing. So today we're going to be checking out the Goldie Google TV projector that we have right here. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this, see what comes in the box, and most importantly, we're going to see what this looks like. So let's go ahead and hop into the box. All right, so this projector, unlike the projector that I already has the built-in Google TV. So that's a big plus. The projector I have has nothing, so I have to hook up either a Fire Stick or what I'm using right now is actually the NVIDIA Shield. But with this, hopefully we shouldn't have to do that. We can just use the native built-in apps. So let's go ahead and get into the box. So we got our first little accessory box, a power cord, a HDMI cord, and the remote. Which is nice about this remote, it looks like it has the built-in app button, so it has the Netflix, YouTube, and Amazon Prime. So this is the actual projector itself. Of course, like any other projector, has that plastic build, has a nice little weight to it. If you look at the bottom, you see you have your ceiling mounts, and on the back you have just simply a USB, your one HDMI, and a headphone jack. At the top you have some navigation buttons. If you're actually going to be using this, I probably wouldn't ever touch that. I'm just going to be using the remote. And then also in the box you got some cleaning supplies to clean your projector, quick start guide, and then your user manual. And this model number is the YG600. Now this projector retails for about $120. So, you know, in that price range, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to expect much, but I have, you know, reviewed some projectors in that price range before, and I was pleasantly surprised. So let's see what we get with this one. All right, so this unit comes with the remote, but it doesn't come with any batteries. Strike one. You will need 2 AAA batteries, so just keep that in mind. It doesn't come with the batteries you need. Alright, so I signed up, I added my email, and I logged into my Wi-Fi, and now it's going through the process of installing all of my apps from my Google account. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and then I'll come back once everything is installed and we're ready to do the video test. Alright, so now we're back. We got everything downloaded, and we're now on the home screen. And just going through the menu, it seems pretty responsive, which is a plus. Now just looking at this screen, how it is now without even going into any content, I can tell that it's not as bright as my other projector. But of course, this is a $100 projector versus my projector, which is $500, so 5 times the price. So you really shouldn't expect the most brightness. But I can already tell that the actual interface is really responsive. It's the Google interface, which is probably my best smart TV interface. So that's always a plus. But you know, we have to go into YouTube and play my famous, or not my famous, but my favorite, you know, 4K demo. Alright, so just looking at the image quality, and it's really amazing how good of an image quality you can get in these $100 projectors. I don't think you can really have much complaints about the image quality you get out of these projectors. Now, again, I will tell you, it's not going to be the brightest projector, and that's expected at this price point. So I really wouldn't have any issues with spending $120 on this projector. Now, if you're going for a serious home theater setup, then I would suggest spending a little bit more money and getting you something a little bit nicer. But if your budget is, sub 300, I don't think you can really go wrong with this one. Now, as far as audio goes, and it's not just this projector, but this really applies to any projector, the audio is not that good. Now, you got to just think, how would you want to look at a 100-inch image and hear the audio coming out of the actual projector? So, and again, that's not a knock on this projector in general. That's just projectors in general don't have the best speakers on it. And this one is no exception. Now, of course, it will get you by in a pinch. If you want to just throw this up against a wall, or if you want to take it outside and hook it up to an outside projector screen or project it onto the side of your house, you can definitely do that. But I think you're also going to get your best experience if you connect this either through Bluetooth. If you don't have ways to hook it up to like an actual surround sound system, at least hook it up to like a nice Bluetooth speaker, because this unit does have the built-in Bluetooth. Hook it up to a nice Bluetooth speaker just to enhance your overall experience. But honestly, just looking at this image down here in the man cave in the home theater, I don't really think you can have any complaints for this projector. And again, I don't want to keep saying this, but especially at the price point. Now, a projector like this will be best used in a dark environment. Again, going back to the fact that it doesn't have the best brightness means it's not going to show up as well if you have a lot of ambient light in the room that you're watching in. So if you have a pitch black room, I don't think you'll have any problems spending $120 on this projector. So if you have any other questions about this projector that I didn't answer in this video, drop them down in the comment section and I'll be sure to get to them. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next video.